Hey everybody, it's 2 o'clock on Tuesday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. We're going to do a Cinco de Mayo themed cooking today. Give me just a second. I'm flying solo today, so I'm going to try to see if I can get your comments. Oh, hold on. I got the camera going the wrong way. You got a nice view of the bathroom, it looks like. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, you got a nice view of the bathroom over there. Awesome. All right, I got you. I've got everybody on here. Let me turn my speaker down. All right, I got you. I've got everybody on here. All right, we're ready to go now. Sorry, guys, for the delay. So once again, happy Cinco de Mayo. It's also Givingtuesday now. Crazy times we're in. You guys know I like to call it the craziness instead of the COVID-19 pandemic, but that's what it is. So Givingtuesday now is a global day. We're participating in this global day, so together we can heal, together we can help, together we can feed, and together we can give. So I'm asking you guys, if you can, help us out. We cannot make it without you guys. Volunteers, donors, food donors, everyone. We truly cannot do this. We've stepped up a lot in these uncertain times, and we've been able to do that because of your help. $5 feeds a family of 4. $5 feeds a family of 4. We're feeding about 50,000 people a week now. That's twice what Second Helpings would normally do in the old normal. And we want to be able to feed as many people that need the food and help as many people as we can. So you're going to hear a lot about Givingtuesday now today. Throughout all of our social media at Second Helpings, but and I'm going to talk to you about it a little bit too. So $5 feeds a family of 4. Thank you guys for being here today. Let me see who all's on. Hey Katie, hey Randy, Courtney. Big graduation day is coming up for you. Let's see. Hi Patty. Holly's upstairs watching. Hi Debbie, it's good to see you. Hey Patty. 2 Patties on there today. Holly put in the comments secondhelpings.org/donate. Secondhelpings.org/donate. All right, so what are we going to make today? We're going to do a few different things. We talked about tamales, and tamales will take a long time, and I wanted to show you every step, so let's revisit tamales and tell me what part you really want to see and what part doesn't matter to you, because it's about a 2-hour process to do the tamales. But what we're going to do today is we're going to make fresh guacamole, we're going to make fresh salsa, we're going to make a salsa verde, and we're going to do some huevos rancheros. Happy Cinco de Mayo, Patty. So I thought we would start, well, the first thing I did, I want to show you guys, I went ahead and I roasted the tomatillos and a jalapeno pepper, because it took a few minutes to do that. So as you can see, we got a nice char on the jalapeno, we got a nice char on the tomatillas, so those are going to be ready to go. We're going to put those in a bowl in just a second. So I figure what we'll do, we'll just start out with some salsas. If you have any questions, hi Kit, how are you? Long time no see. It's good to hear from you. Put any comments, questions, concerns in the comment box. I will try to read them as we go and answer you. You can also reach me at Kathy@secondhelpings.org. Instant message me if you got my phone number, call or text me. I'm happy to answer any way we can. I miss all of you volunteers out there that are watching in volunteer land. Gosh, I can't wait till we can all get back together. I cannot wait. Okay, let's go with the regular salsa first. So, I chopped up about, 3 vine tomatoes. Normally I'd use a Roma tomato or maybe even, heirloom tomatoes. Right now we just don't have any of that, so we chopped up some vine tomatoes. They look pretty good, so we got that on there. I'm going to put a little bit of red onion. I like red onion better than any other onion. So we're going to put probably about a 1/4 cup. And I did a nice fine dice on that red onion. So we're not going to get huge bites of red onion in there. I'm also going to put in there a little bit of garlic, because garlic makes everything better. So I'm going to do 1 big clove of garlic. We're going to just put that right in there. Just like that. We're going to do a little bit of cilantro. So I got some fresh cilantro. I've already washed it off, patted it dry a little bit. I like to use most of the stems. I don't use all of them, so we'll cut off that little excess there. Oh, I don't have a garbage bowl out today. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of bunch this cilantro up. Just like that. Take my knife and just do a little chop through it. Then we'll turn it the other way, kind of. Do another bunch. And I think that's the easiest way. We're not looking for any precise cut size on the cilantro. It's going in a salsa, so we don't want huge chunks. But we don't have to have everything precise cut because we're not cooking it or anything like that. All right. Now we're going to put that into the mix there. Then we're going to take, a lime. We're going to do about half a juice of lime in there. See if we got any comments. Hey, Tanya, how are you? It's good to see everybody. Really good to see everybody. What's everybody doing on this Cinco de Mayo? And tell me what you're fixing for dinner tonight. I always like to know what's going on for dinner. Kathy Riley, I need to add some ghost pepper. I'm going to add some jalapeno, some ghost pepper. We're getting a little crazy. So I'm going to put about half of a lime juice in there. And I'm just using a little wood reamer. You can juice this however you want. I need to get a garbage bowl out for all my garbage. And we are going to put some pepper in there. We're not going to put a ghost pepper in there, but we are going to put some jalapeno in there. And again, however hot you like your stuff. Recipes are just a guideline for you. So, wear gloves. Don't touch your face when you're cutting up these jalapenos. I'm going to put about half of one in here, and I'm also going to seed it. I'm going to make sure... Sorry guys, grabbing a garbage bowl. I'm going to seed this so we don't have it super spicy. We're going to get some of that heat in there. And hey, by all means, if you're like Kathy and you want that hot ghost pepper, like she said, go ahead and throw that ghost pepper in there. Working, and of course tacos. Probably add some goat cheese. Yum, that sounds good. And let's see, what else? I think that's it. Okay, so I'm going to do, again, a nice little fine dice on this jalapeno. If you want bigger chunks of it, feel free to do bigger chunks of it. My other knife, it's not working. And make it as spicy or as mild as you want to. If you don't want it super spicy, but you want some of that green pepper taste in there, go ahead and put maybe some shishito peppers in there. Poblanos aren't super spicy. There's several other options that you've got for that. So, All right. Got a little Bruce Springsteen going on. Potluck, Tanya, come on. Helping Ninjas. Looks good. Love the heat. Yes, all right. Okay, so we're going to throw in the jalapeno. I don't have my board scraper, so I'm using my knife, which I don't like to do. All right. I'll throw my garbage in my garbage bowl. Tanya likes the heat. Yes. This mama is a ninja. Awesome. Okay, so we've got everything that I want to put in there. We've got tomatoes, onions, jalapeno, and a little bit of lime juice. So we're going to stir that around. Not outside the bowl like I'm doing. And I'm going to put just a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Give a little help on the maceration of the tomatoes. Get that popping out there. Okay, all of you second helpings volunteers on there. You got your swag on today? You got your swag on? Tell me your favorite story. Tell me what you miss about not being able to come to second helpings, or if you're still coming, give me a favorite story anytime. Anybody give me a favorite story of current, past, whatever you like that has happened at second helpings. Give me a story, guys. So again, today is Giving Tuesday now. This is a global day of giving. It's a global day of coming together so we can heal, so we can give, so we can feed, and so we can help. So feed Indy, that's what we're doing. We're doing everything we can to feed Indy right now. Second Helpings is got 3 satellite kitchens working with us now. We have got Psalms, we've got Nesso, we have Side Street Deli. Actually, we have 4, and Newfields, the Art Museum Newfields has come on board that are helping us with our mission to make sure we're feeding everybody that we can feed. We cannot do it without you guys. We cannot do it without the food donors. We can't do it without the volunteers, and we can't do it without the donors. $5 feeds a family of 4. $5 feeds a family of 4. Go to secondhelpings.org/donate if you want to donate. Also, go to the website, secondhelpings.org. Under that donate button, there's a swag store. You can, if you want some fun Second Helping swag, you can go there and check that out too. All right. Okay, we're going to let this salsa just sit over here for a minute. Next, we're going to do some salsa verde. So, some green salsa. I love salsa verde. That's my favorite salsa, probably, is salsa verde. So, let me just do a little wipey here. All right. And I'm going to puree all of the salsa verde. We're going to do it in a bowl here. So we're going to take our tomatillas. I'm going to put on some gloves so my hands don't get too crazy. So how I roasted these is I just put them on a baking sheet, put them in the oven under broil. I toss them with a little bit of olive oil first, just so they'd have a nice, nice blister when they come out of the oven. Yes, Second Helpings put it in there. Awesome. Thank you guys at Second Helpings. secondhelpings.org/donate, and they also put in the link it looked like for the swag store. So awesome. All right, so we're going to pull out these tomatillas and 1 jalapeno I got in there. We're also going to take, I put these in the bag so they'll sweat a little bit. We're also going to take all this wonderful juice that was in the bag, and we're going to pour that in the bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull off the stem here. Now, I want this char in there. Another thing I'm going to do so it's not super hot, if you like the heat, leave all the seeds in there, but I'm going to pull some of the ribs and some of the seeds out, just so it's not super hot. But again, if you like that spice, Mama Ninja, leave all those seeds in there. Use a habanero or a ghost pepper. Then what I'm going to do with these tomatillas, I'm just going to pull off, I'm going to keep it over the bowl while I do it. I'm going to pull out the stems, put them in there. That was easier said than done on this guy. All right. What's everybody's plans as soon as we can get out safely and see what's going on? What's everybody's first thing they want to do besides eat? That's always my first thing. We're hoping to go camping by the end of the month if everything is well and it's safe. That's kind of our plan, is to do a little camping, get outside. Okay, we got these tomatillas going. I just want to make sure we get the stem out of them. We don't want some serious crunchiness going on. A lot of people take that char off, peel them, basically. Now, I'll do that if I'm doing peppers, like red peppers, yellow peppers, that kind of thing. But I like the char and the skin in the salsa verde, so I'm leaving that on there. And I can't see comments right now, guys, so give me a minute, and I'll look at those comments and see what's going on. All right, so in the bowl so far, we've got about 6 small tomatillas and 1 jalapeno pepper. Let's see. Giving hugs, thank you, helping ninjas. I've got too much going on. Patty, you're going to come see your favorite puppies. That'll be awesome. Okay, so we've got the tomatillas. We got the jalapeno. We're going to put a little bit of cilantro in here also. And we're going to kind of do it the same way we did just a second ago. We're going to cut the bottoms of the stems off. I'm going to do a little bunch up. And we're going to give it a little dice. And these, for sure, I don't care how they're diced, because we're going to puree the mixture that we have in there now. So they don't have to be super small, since we're going to do a little puree in there. So you can puree this in your blender if you got a food processor. I'm just going to use a little immersion blender. So it doesn't make a whole lot of crazy noise. We're going to see what we got going here. She got a different bowl. You can always add a little bit of liquid in here. I'm going to put a little bit of lime juice in here in just a second. I want to try to get a good start going on it. Then I'm going to go ahead and squeeze in the other half of lime juice I got right here. I'm trying to do 3 things at once. All right, get that in there. Gonna do a little bit more with the immersion blender. And again, I probably would have done this in the mixer, but our mixer is outrageously loud, so I didn't want to put you guys through that. But this is kind of splashing everywhere. Jalapeno doesn't want to chop up. All right, guys, it's Giving Tuesday now. This is a global day that we're participating in. We want to work together, and we want to heal, we want to feed, we want to help, and we want to give. We're up to about 50,000 meals a week now. We're doing that with the help of 4 satellite kitchens and with your help. Nothing really happens if we don't have your help. 50,000 people a week feeding takes a lot, as you can imagine. $5 feeds a family of 4. $5 feeds a family of 4. So you can go to secondhelpings.org/donate and make your donation there. Let's see what we got going on. Hey Nora, how are you? Hey Ann, how are you? You have one of those, it's a fork in your hand. So that will work too. That will work too, Tanya. If you've made a gift to Second Helpings before on Giving Tuesday, let us know. They just put that in the comments. Our wonderful development and marketing team put that in there. So let us know. Let us know if you've done that in the past. I'm going to grab a fork too, Tanya, and I'm going to see what we got going on in here. I'm going to do this a little bit more, I think. Just because we don't want to... we don't want a huge chunk of jalapeno on our huevos rancheros. All right, you Second Helpings, volunteers, fans, everybody, tell me your favorite story. Tell me a good story from, or just put a couple words in the comments about things that happened at Second Helpings, things you love about Second Helpings, funny things, funny stories you have about any of us. I'd love to hear that. I also, if you've got some photos of yourself in your Second Helpings swag, I would love to see some of those. Post those in the comments. We'd love to get them up on our page, our Second Helpings social media pages. So share some of those photos. I know you guys have some. I know you guys have some. Even if it's pictures of the food that we're making. We're all foodies and we love to take pictures of the food that we make. So share some of those. All right. I'm feeling good about the way that is right now. I'm going to put this over in the sink. And I'm going to put this into a different bowl. I made a mess. Okay. We're going to put this in a bowl. And now we're going to add in the onion. I didn't want to puree or mix the onion all up. So we're going to take, again, probably about 1/4 of a cup of onion. And we're just going to stir that in like that. All right, we got 2 salsas going. 2 salsas down. We're going to make some guacamole. I'm going to wipe my cutting board off. I will be right back, guys. And I'm going to take a minute and read some of the comments. Favorite stories, favorite pictures. What do you want to do when we all get back together? What do you miss about not being able to be at Second Helpings? And hey, all of you volunteers, we so appreciate that you're staying home and you're staying safe. We miss you terribly, but we want you to stay home, stay safe, and be around forever. That's important. That is super important. All right, let me see what we got going on here. Hi, Mary. How are you? I love my job at Second Helpings. I would not have anything any different. It truly is my dream job. I've been involved with Second Helpings since about 2002. I've been employed by Second Helpings since 2017. Truly is my dream job. The paycheck is great. That's just an added bonus that I get to be where my heart and my passion is. Truly love second helpings. So, me too, Mary. Thank you. Stacia, hey, what's going on? All right, so Judy, how you doing? I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Okay, so now we're going to do some guacamole. I got a big, oh look what's hanging up on the cabinet where I was going to go to get a bowl out. It's our little chef mascot. No, he doesn't have a name. I don't understand why. Development team, I'm looking at you guys. We got to name this guy. Anybody that has ideas about what you want to name the guy, let me know. I'm trying to get it going. So let's see. I'm going to do a small thing of guacamole, so I'm going to grab a small bowl here. All right. So I got little avocados because all the others didn't look very well. So we're just going to slice through. I got about 4 of these out right now. All right. So all I'm doing is just kind of slicing down to the pit, then slicing around, trying not to cut my finger. All right. Okay. Did you miss the tamales? No tamales today, I'm sorry. It's going to take a while, but I will do them, I promise. Oh, Katie says a great memory is her first time rescuing food at Taylor's Bakery. That's like the best thing in the world is when we go food rescue to Taylor's Bakery. Taylor's are awesome. We pick up from them almost every day. They donate food to us, and it is amazing what it smells like in there. I agree with you, Katie. That's a great memory. Donate to submit a name. You got to talk to, I'm with you, Ann, but we got to get that okayed through our wonderful development team. Hey, Amy, it's good to see you. Let's see. Hey, Judy. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to everyone. It's also Giving Tuesday now. All right, so to take the pit out of the avocado, you just want to put your knife in there, and you can twist. Please don't do this when you're holding the avocado in your hand so the knife doesn't slip and go through your hand. Not that I've ever done that before. Then you can just, I use a paper towel and it pops right off your knife. Some of these avocados are not doing too well. I'm not sure I'm liking that one. They're teeny tiny. Just went right through the pit of that one. Okay. Debbie, thank you so much for donating twice. This is awesome. I've got a bunch of shout outs that I'm going to give here in a minute. As soon as I cut up this avocado. There are a lot of amazing people out there that keep us going. And when I start doing my shout outs, I'm going to start with the people that work inside the organization because there's a lot of amazing people that make this possible for all of this to happen. So let me get my avocados chunked up here so I don't cut my hand off while I'm trying to talk and do 300 things at one time. So anyway, all I'm doing right now is I'm just slicing down and then slicing across. So we've got nice little dices that we're going to throw in the bowl here. All right. Stacia, what's your favorite memory about second helpings? Or one of them. I think we all have quite a few, so let's just talk about one of them. Somebody tell me a favorite story. Stacia, you gotta have one. Tanya, you gotta have one. Nora, you probably have 20,000. Just pick one. Mama Ninja, you guys have some fun stories and memories. I know that. Not trying to put anybody on the spot. I just like to hear what you guys like going on. $5, feeds a family of 4. $5 feeds a family of 4, guys. These are crazy times we're in. These are crazy times. There are people that we are trying to feed everywhere. People that we don't normally need to feed. People that can't get out. People that can't cook for themselves because of whatever the reason is. $5 feeds a family of 4. secondhelpings.org/donate. Okay. We got the avocados out. I'm just going to look at the comments real cool. Cutting onions. That's one of your favorite memories. Line cooking. That's a good one, Tanya. Nora, you're too kind. That's my favorite memory is when I got the job offer. Truly my favorite. I was so excited, so happy. I didn't know what I was going to do. Man, I love Second Helpings and everything about it. Okay, so we have got the avocado in. We are going to put only $5, Tanya. $5 feeds a family of 4. We're going to put a little bit of onion in here. So those were small avocados. I'm not going to put a whole bunch of onion in there. I'm going to get another lime out here. We're going to put probably about a quarter of the lime in there. Give it some nice lime juice. Some people put tomatoes in their guacamole. Some people also puree their guacamole. Do what you like. Do what you like, guys. You know how I feel about that. I'm going to leave this chunky. I'm not going to puree it. I'm going to put some cilantro in there. Cilantro's going in everything today, guys. If you don't like cilantro or you don't have cilantro, you can substitute parsley if you want. That's a good substitute for it. Again, if you want to put tomatoes in there, put tomatoes in there. So we're going to put a little bit of cilantro in here. I'm going to make sure this is chopped just a little bit finer because we're not going to puree it. So I am going to put some salt and pepper in there. And I'm also going to put just a little bit of cumin in there. Just a little bit. I like the cumin in there. A lot of people don't, so don't put it in if you don't like it, guys. I don't know if I can get the cumin open. Okay, just a little bit. I'm saying probably like a quarter of a teaspoon for this amount. If you guys want recipes, I will put recipes in the comments for you later this afternoon. All right. Okay, so now we have salsa verde, and guacamole. We're ready to rock and roll with the huevos rancheros now. Okay, let me see what we got going on. True story. The helping chef. You guys are so kind. You guys are so kind. Yeah, let's name the mascot. I'm all about that. The helping chef, that's a good one. Judy started out being a stressful moment that we now call the Great Beanie Weenie Fiasco. I'm trying to see the whole story, Judy. Another volunteer and I wrapped and labeled over 24 pans that sure looked like Beanie Weenies, but were actually some other similar mix. Took us a while to figure out what we did, but we corrected the mistake. That is awesome, Judy. The Great Beanie Weenie Fiasco. I'm going to remember that. Okay, guys, so I got 2 cans of black beans. I left the juice on. I'm going to put them back here. I got a pan going on back here. And I just want to get them up. I'm going to put some cumin in there. If you want to put bacon, ham, pork, beef, anything in there, now would be the time to put that in there. I'm going to do salt and pepper, cumin, and I'm going to put a little bit of onion in there. So we're kind of going vegetarian today again. Not vegan, but vegetarian. So I'm going to put some salt and pepper, the onions, and I'm going to put more cumin in there than I put into the guacamole. So basically I'm making refried black beans. We're going to puree this also. Then what I'm going to do is we're just going to cook a couple of eggs, sunny side up. I've got a Mexican blend cheese. I've got some strong Gouda cheese that I'm going to put in there too. We're going to just crisp up the tortillas in the saute pan. Hey Cheryl, how are you? I'm asking for your memories, your funny stories, all of that stuff. So, Stacia, before you join the staff, volunteering for meal delivery and seeing preschoolers joyful. I lost you, Stacia. When you arrived with the food, that's awesome. Cheryl has a great story about some students taking a tour through Second Helpings. Maybe we can get her to share that for you guys. Those are awesome stories. Okay, Giving Tuesday now. It's a global day of giving. It's a global day of feeding, helping, and healing. $5 feeds a family of 4. $5 feeds a family of 4. secondhelpings.org/donate. secondhelpings.org/donate. We're feeding everybody we can. So far, if I'm correct, anybody that's come to us through a variety of different places, we have not had to turn anyone away for food. That's because of you. That's because of you guys. That's because of the food donors, the volunteers, all of you. None of this happens without you guys. We're doing everything we can, and we truly, truly thank you. We know we can't do this without you guys. You guys are it. So I'm going to start doing some shout-outs while the beans are cooking. I got to give a shout-out to the Hunger Relief Team, the Food Rescue and Transportation Team. These guys are knocking it out of the park. Our staff is split, so we're working with half the staff every day because we want to make sure that we stay safe also. These guys are rocking it out of the park. They're delivering more. They're picking up more. They're making this stuff happen, truly making it happen. Another big shout out, development team. We're 50,000 people. That's twice what we normally do a week. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to feed that many people. It takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of donations. Everything. And development team is rocking it out. They're making sure that we're still able to operate. And then of course the big shout out goes to leadership, to the leadership team of Second Helpings, to our CEO Jennifer, our CFO and COO Mike, our Senior Director of Programs Nora, and our Senior Director of Philanthropy Katie. None of this happens without your leadership and your guidance to get us through. Thank you guys. So now that we've done that, huge shout out to the food donors that keep it going, to the Kroger, the Cisco, the U.S. Foods, to everybody that's jumped on board, to Derek, who's bringing us lettuce once or twice a week. Everybody who stepped up, and I'm forgetting people, I know I am. Put the comments who you are, because I can't remember everybody. Thank all of you for stepping up, for making this happen. $5 feeds a family of 4. secondhelpings.org/donate. That's my shout outs, guys. Thank you all so much for this. Thank you for keeping us going. All right, we're going to stir the beans. Leo, thank you so much. Leo turned 11 years old. He's donating $50 of his birthday money. What? Thank you so much, Leo. All right, I'm going to give these beans a little stir. temperature, then we're going to start pureeing them. I'm going to do them the same way, guys. I'm going to do them with the little immersion blender. Again, throw them in your blender if you want. Throw them in your food processor. We're going to add a little oil to this just to make it kind of silky and to help it blend a little bit easier. Yes, thank you so much, Leo and Ninjas. Can't wait to have the Ninjas back in. Cannot wait. These guys get the pasta ready, boom, just like that. So we can't wait to have the Ninjas back in. All right. What's for dinner, guys? What's for dinner tonight? Happy Cinco de Mayo. Are you going to do a Mexican theme for dinner tonight? Let me know what's going on. Let me know what you got going on. All right. So I'm just bringing the beans up so they're warm. You can always do this first and then heat them up later, but I just went ahead and did a little heat up there. Going to do a little puree on the beans. And if you don't want to puree them, don't puree them. If you just want black beans, whole black beans, feel free to just do that. Again, a recipe's a guideline, guys. It's all up to what you feel like eating. So again, a lot of this was in the cupboard or in the refrigerator. I did buy the tomatillos, and today I wanted to get those and some cheese. Avocados. I actually bought them today, and they don't look like it though. They're tiny too. What I'm going to do when I puree these, I leave some of them whole and puree some of them. So basically I'm pureeing half of it. Any more fun stories? Any more fun stories, anybody? Fun memories, couple of words, anything? All right. I'm going to show you the beans here in just a second. We're going to take a nice view of everything we've made so far. And I'm going to puree these probably about 2/3. All right. 2/3 of the way pureed. All right, so we're going to put everything we've done so far up here so we can get a nice view of it all. Okay. Okay. Hi, Monique. I'm making huevos rancheros, guacamole, salsa verde, regular tomato salsa. So there's a little view of, there's the guacamole and the salsa verde and the salsa, and there's the black refried beans I just did. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to crisp up some tortillas and make some fried eggs. So, let's see if I get everything back where it belongs. Ooh. Sorry, you can see that we got a view of the tripod there. Just down just a little. No. All right. Okay, flying solo again today. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I've got 3 corn tortillas. Hey, Joyce, how are you? So I got 3 corn tortillas, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on a saute pan over here. I'm going to put some butter in it because I'm going to want to make these tortillas a little bit crisp. If you don't want to heat the tortillas yourself, you can just buy crunchy taco shells or crunchy corn chips or anything like that. So I'm going to let that butter melt, and then I'm going to put a couple of these in. We're going to get them nice and crunchy, and then we'll do the eggs. I'm going to clean up some of this mess I've got going on. Monique, what's for dinner tonight? What are you guys having? $5 feeds a family of 4, guys. $5 feeds a family of 4. secondhelpings.org/donate. Or hey, go check out the swag store. I've been asking everybody for a week or so, send me your pictures of you with your swag, your favorite swag. So take a picture, put it in the comments so I can look at it later. Favorite swag, favorite stories, put it all in the comments so I can check it out later. If you want recipes for the salsa verde, or the guacamole, feel free to let me know. I'll put those in there too. It's all been pretty simple today. Cilantro was our theme through everything. Well, cool. Jennifer is on the daily governor's message. Somebody just told me. So awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, we're melting the butter here. And I just want to get a nice crisp on this. So the butter's almost melted. I'm going to throw in a couple of tortillas. We're going to let them sit in there for a minute. So I found this Gouda today, which I was looking for some queso blanco, but I came up with some Gouda. And I'm going to shred a little bit of that. I've been taste testing it earlier today. It was pretty good. Your Second Helpings rocks. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're grating a little bit of this Gouda. Getting the tortillas a little crunchy. I'm going to turn on the other burner. We're going to do some eggs in there. Grab a couple of eggs out of the refrigerator. I got a Coke too falling out whether I wanted it or not. Our refrigerator is packed full. It's craziness. Crazy, crazy, craziness. Okay. Tortillas are rocking and rolling in here. We're going to get those nice and crisp. Got this pan turned on. We'll put a little bit of butter in there for the eggs. Grab some tongs for the tortillas. Spatula for the eggs. All right. How's everybody doing out there? Oh, cucumbers. Awesome. I tell you, that stuff is the best on cucumbers. It's a nice little snack. I love that stuff. So, I'm going to put all of this on my huevos rancheros. I'm going to put these beans back on the stove just so they're keeping a little warm. My tortillas are starting to crisp up a little bit. And again, if you don't want them super crisp, don't make them super crisp. It's all about you guys, what you want to eat. You ready to eat, Tanya? Me too. I'm hungry. So, all right. We got the butter melting for the eggs. Need a little bit more in there, it looks like. So I'm going to do my eggs sunny side up. You can do them over easy. You can do them Oh, yeah. If you put it on the cucumbers, though, you might like it, Judy. I'm not a big cucumber fan either by themselves, but I love them like that. It goes good on anything. Put it on cottage cheese. If you like cottage cheese, that's another good thing it goes on. Tomatoes. It goes good on all kinds of stuff. All right. I don't see any swag pictures yet, guys. Come on, help me out. Okay, so I'm going to turn those tortillas up just a little bit. Butter's about ready for my eggs. So I'm going to do 2 eggs. Just going to put them right in there. We're going to throw some salt and pepper on those eggs. Salt and pepper on the eggs so they have some flavor. We're going to let those cook for a minute. Nice little sunny side egg. What's your favorite way to eat eggs, everybody? What's your favorite way to eat eggs? I like them on burgers too. Okay, we're starting to get a little crispy on our tortillas, so that's what we're looking for. $5 feeds a family of 4. $5 feeds a family of 4. secondhelpings.org/donate. What are we going to do Thursday night, guys? Scrambled or an omelet, poached or scrambled? Awesome. I love poached eggs too. What do you want to do Thursday night? Thursday night at 6, we've talked about maybe doing like some little tricks. How do you peel garlic? How do you cut things? Stuff like that. We haven't done a whole lot of meat. We could do maybe some steak, some pork loin. Nora's favorite way to eat eggs is in a cake. That's pretty good. Over easy. Scrambled with cheese, that's good. Eggs is the cake is pretty good, Nora. That's a hard one to top. All right, this tortillas are starting to look good. I'm gonna grab a plate out. So we're ready to plate here in just a second. Over medium on a sausage gravy biscuit. Awesome. Love an egg on almost anything too. I love eggs on burgers. I love eggs on a smash burger from Turketti's. Yes. Smash burger from Turketti's. I didn't go to Turketti's this morning, but I will on Thursday. What do you guys want to do on Thursday? I'm thinking we should do some steak or pork or roast or something kind of fun. So here's what we want this is what we're looking for on these corn tortillas. Nice little crisp on both sides of them. Not super crunchy, but if you want to do that, you could make them super crunchy too. So we got that nice little brownness going on the tortilla. I'm going to get the other one going here too. We're going to put those on the bottom, so those are going to go down on the plate first. Just like that. So, looking just like that. Ooh, I don't want them flying off there. And then, I'm going to put some beans on there. We did some refried black beans. You can do any kind of, if you just want refried beans on there. What is Turketti's? Turketti's is a butcher shop and a restaurant in Fountain Square that is one of my favorite places to go. And Holly's talking about that on there too. Awesome. Thursday night suggestion, vegetarian dishes. we've been doing a lot of vegetarian dishes, but maybe we do a dish that can be half vegetarian, or it could be with meat. So right now what I'm doing is I'm putting on putting the beans on top of the tortillas. So we got a nice little look like that. And I'll give you guys a good look here in just a second. My sunny side up eggs are just about ready. Maybe. I might have an epic fail here. I don't think I was paying attention to them well enough. Got sidetracked on my eggs here. Okay. So we got the eggs on there. We're going to do a little of both kinds of cheese. So we got a little bit of this Gouda that I found. And a Mexican blend. It's got some queso blanco in there. So I'm going to show you guys what we're looking like so far. Okay. So we got the eggs, the tortillas, the beans, the cheese, and then we're going to put on a scoop of everything else. We're going to do a scoop of avocado or of guacamole. We're going to do a scoop of salsa verde. And we're going to do a scoop of salsa. Ooh, epic fail with the camera. Sorry, guys. Okay. All right, I think we're back on track with the camera. Sorry about that. Okay. So that is the huevos rancheros. I'm excited about that. I'm getting ready to eat that in a second. Okay, guys, let me get you back over here. I'm going to get back over there. That looks good. I'm excited about that. Okay, thanks for hanging with me today. Cooking with Kathy, Tuesday at 2. We went a little bit longer. We went almost an hour. I appreciate you hanging with me. Please, please, please post some of your favorite Second Helpings memories if you volunteer there, or if you donate, if you have anything to do with it. If you're volunteers, please post some photos with your Second Helpings swag on. Today is Giving Tuesday now. We're coming together, a global day of giving, a global day of healing, a global day of helping, and a global day of feeding. We can't do this without you guys. All of you, the volunteers, the donors, the food donors, we can't do this without you. We're feeding 50,000 people a week. We've got 4 satellite kitchens helping us out. It's taken a lot to do that. If you have a minute and you think about it, go to secondhelpings.org/donate. $5 feeds a family of 4. Go to secondhelpings.org, check out the swag, look around our website, meet our staff. You can check out all of our staff on the website. I miss all of you volunteers. I love you guys. I can't wait till we're back together. Throw some comments about what you want us to do on Thursday night. We've got some vegetarian suggestions, so let me know what you want. I am a Rini. How are you? I'm about to jump off here, jump on a meeting call for Second Helpings. I love you all so much. Can't wait to see you. Thanks for everything you do. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.